and welcome to another episode of Marvel Mad. I'm your host, Dwayne the Captain Coffee, and today we're finally, properly getting into the gaming section of Marvel Mad. So we've got a gaming review of Marvel's Midnight Suns. It's been out since I think December, 1st December last year. So I'm a bit late to it because it wasn't really a game I was really like, I've got to play that. I've got to really have a go sort of thing. Because when you first had a look at the trailer and everything, I was like, I don't know, it's not really a game for me because it's like a tactical role playing game. Similar to XCOM sort of thing, where you position your characters around the like battlefield and like you can take cover and stuff like that sort of thing in XCOM. This one's sort of similar, where you can position your characters around the battlefield and then use the environment to like hit people with and destroy things and damage your opponents and stuff like that. And you can bounce off them to push them into other things and objects around the area. We'll have gameplay and pictures and stuff like that of the game, but it wasn't really something I was like, I've definitely got to get that, got to have a play of it sort of thing. But I eventually got round to doing it and got round to having a go. I've obviously seen me mentioning some of the videos, and I'll tell you what, it weren't too bad at all, to be honest. It was really the storyline being brilliant, really gripping. I liked how you can make your own character and you can like customise like everything pretty much, that lot. And yeah, it just really was a really gripping story in that lot. Gameplay wise, it did get a bit repetitive to the end, doing the same sort of missions, like getting the artifacts and getting like intel to send like characters off and stuff like that sort of thing. But it was a really good game, to be honest, and I would, after playing it now, I would definitely recommend like people going out and getting it sort of thing. It did have its glitches every now and again, like some of them I had like the character's like neck was just literally like gone and it's just like a head up sort of thing, which is a bit unusual. But yeah, no, it was a really good game, that lot. You have to like you have cards you can like pick to do what actions you do and stuff like that. You have like special abilities and powers that only that specific character has, like Captain America. You can like taunt them and you get yourself a block, as well as when they hit you, you'll counter it and stuff like that. But no, it was a really, really good game, that lot. The map, for like where you start off, it's like your hub world sort of thing, called the Abbey, and it's bloody massive. There's loads of stuff you can find. Like you can find tarot cards, you can find lost pages from your diary, as well as Agatha Harkness. If anybody's seen the WandaVision series, that Agatha, you can find pages from her, like as you're going along as well, sort of thing. You get like you got this big team of like heroes you can fight with and stuff like that. So I won't be able to name off the top of my head. So you've got like Captain America, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Blade, Spider-Man, Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Magic, Nico, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider, and obviously yourself, the main character. And as you go along, you don't obviously start off with all of them. I think it's like you start off with Iron Man, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Blade, Magic, Nico, and Ghost Rider. So then the others like Captain America, your Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, Spider-Man. As you progress along the game, them characters come in, like you interact with them in different missions and stuff like that sort of thing. And you like go around the Abbey and you find like different places where you can like hang out with them, and you gain like friendship points. And if you get all of them for level 5 friendship with them, you get their Midnight Suns outfit, which looks fantastic. Some of the outfits in this as well, like it's a bit annoying because obviously you have to have microtransactions. So if you wanted to pay real money, you could get like the comic accurate, really comic accurate suits and stuff like that of them, which is a bit pain in the arse. But you'd expect that from video games nowadays, sort of thing. But no, it was really, really good, and some of the things were so good. And like, the Abbey is that massive. You can literally spend an hour or two just wandering around that, finding little things. You get I'll go through the place in the Abbey actually. So in the Abbey itself, there's like the Abbey and the Abbey grounds around it, sort of thing. So in the Abbey itself, you've got like the Forge, where Doctor Strange and Iron Man work, and as you progress through the game you can level that up and get different things for that. So like the workbenches are better, you can get better cards coming out, you can get better artifacts and stuff like that sort of thing, which is really good, and it helps you along to get progress friendship points and stuff like that sort of thing. You got the fighting area, so that's mainly covered by Blade. He will like stand over there, and you can upgrade your abilities on that. You can have daily fights where you gain friendship points as well as new abilities like that sort of thing. You got like the rest area where you can, if you're like injured during a battle, you can heal up and get them healed up there sort of thing. You've got like the shield central. I can't remember what it's specifically called, but it's like this shield central with a big globe where you get a load of intel, and you can send like characters off. That when you send them off on little missions on their own, they'll come back and they'll have new cards for you to like upgrade and stuff like that. You can even sell some of your stuff off, so like you get blueprints for your characters to like learn new cards and stuff like that, and you can sell them off to get money, because then the money you get helps you upgrade the Abbey and get new things sort of thing. You've got the library where like you can do each night, but I don't think it's every night sort of thing, but you can go into there and talk to Agatha Harkness, who's like his ghost, and she'll help you with like spells you can use around the Abbey and the Abbey grounds and stuff like that. So you get like 4 different spells, and you can use them to like either clear the path, open doors, there's a lot of vines and stuff like that. You can get rid of them, so you can use them for the Abbey, which is really good, and that was quite addictive, because the Abbey grounds are that big, you can literally just go around for ages and just trying to find stuff. Absolutely brilliant, that lot. Yeah, it's just a really, really good game, that lot. I definitely recommend it. Obviously, at the end, it's a bit of a cop out, because at the end, it's like how can I explain it? It's like you basically sacrifice yourself, and it's like, but I can sort of understand why, because then the story goes along that you're that connected. You're supposed to be killing your mother, but you're that connected with her that in the end it makes sense for you all to die, sort of thing in the end, which is quite a bit of a and sort of moment. And obviously with Marvel, there's obviously post-credit scenes and that sort of thing. So you've got like Scarlet Witch, Agatha. You've got she's called Sarah, but she's called the caretaker, which like helps run the place. Like she's like the landlord basically, sort of thing. And she'll help you run the place and make sure everything's running smoothly and stuff like that. And chats to you. You can get like as with some of the chats as well, you talk to people. You can have like light comments and dark comments. So you can either go all the way to the light, be like the goody two shoes one sort of thing. You get like a special outfit just for the light, or you can go to like the dark side, really moody and nasty and stuff like that sort of thing. And you get a dark costume. Obviously, in this playthrough, I got the lighter costume, because I don't know. I always get to the light side for some reason. Don't ask me why. I ain't got a clue, but yeah. So I've got obviously the light side sort of thing, but you can mix it and match it sort of thing. Some people like the light comments. Some other people like Nico and Magic and stuff like that. They don't like the lighter comments, like the darker ones, especially Scarlet Witch as well. She's more like in the darker comments. So it depends on who you're talking to, with which ones you need to talk. Stuff like that sort of thing. And then the second post-credit scene, after them like are all together trying to figure out how to bring you back, because your name just in this is just called the Hunter. That's it. There's nothing, you can't change your name or anything like that. It's just you are the hunter. Done. But yeah, they were the abbot in the library where Agatha is, and they're all trying to look for this spell because you've defied the prophecy and stuff like that. They're trying to bring you back. They're all looking through, like Doctor Strange, Agatha, Scarlet Witch, Caretaker. They're all looking through and that. And then the second post-credit scene is like you're in space, and there's loads of these like broken rocks and stuff like that sort of thing. And what the bad guys and stuff like that have been using is the Darkhold, which is obviously the big nasty bulk. Obviously you've seen it in, I think it's been in WandaVision as well as I think Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I think it was in that as well. So obviously you see the Darkhold that they've been using all throughout the game on the floor, and who picked it up but Doctor Doom. Now I tell you what, Doctor Doom as a big main villain like that would be bleeding fantastic. That'll be, I hope, touch wood, they do a second game, because I did really like it, and I think if they did do a second game I would really actually go out and get it sort of thing, because it was so good. Well worth having a look, getting. It's got this season pass out now. Again, I'm not a massive fan of season passes, and this one is no exception really. There's only 2 characters that I'd be considering to get it, which is obviously you get to play as Deadpool and you get to play as Venom. They're the 2 that I'd be like, actually, it wouldn't be worth actually having a look at and seeing what their play style is and how they fight. Because the other 2 is Morbius and Storm. And 2 brilliant characters, don't get me wrong, well worth like playing as and stuff like that, but it's not worth 40 odd quid to get a season pass. I know it's like only a tenner a character and stuff like that, but it's not for me personally. Other people, yeah, they might do it, but me personally, no, it's not for me, to be honest, that lot. But yeah, that's our first gaming review. Hope you've enjoyed it. There'll be a lot more gaming stuff coming along. Yes, I'd just like to say thank you very much. Go check out Marvel Midnight Suns. If you're not bothered about actually playing the game yourself, I'd definitely go check out some gameplay and stuff. Because there's loads of things. I've probably missed 2 or 3 things or something daft like that, but there's literally loads and loads of things to do. And yeah, I'd definitely go and have a look. It's well worth having a go. I'd just like to say thank you very much. Like, share and subscribe and all that jazz and that law. Spread the name of the channel around. We're on Twitter if you want to come and chat with us there. We're on TikTok, obviously YouTube as well. So yeah, just come and say hello. None of us bite. We're all just daft open sods anyway and that lot. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you again on another episode of Marvel Mad. Thank you very much. Goodbye.